Seniors, listen closely because what I'm about to share can make a real, noticeable difference in how your hair looks, feels, and actually grows. So many people think hair thinning after 50 is just the way it is, that there's nothing you can do, that your hair is supposed to fade away as the years go on. But that's not fully true. There are natural ways to nourish your scalp, wake up dormant follicles, and support stronger, healthier hair, especially when you take the right thing at the right time. And tonight, before bed, just one simple spoon of a natural nutrient can set your body up for success all night long. See, after 50, men deal with a unique set of challenges. The body doesn't repair the way it used to. Hormonal changes, slower circulation, more stress, less deep sleep, these all play a big role in how the scalp functions. And when the scalp isn't getting enough nutrients or blood flow, the hair will naturally thin. Men often assume that it's only genetics, but lifestyle is a big part of the picture. What you eat, when you eat it, your nightly habits, your stress, your hydration, all of these things influence your hair more than most people realize. And this is why what you take before bed becomes so important. Nighttime is when your body heals. It's when your cells recover from the stress of the day. It's when your hormones rebalance, your circulation improves, and your tissues repair. If you give your body the correct nutrients right before this process begins, your hair follicles receive support at the exact moment they're most ready to absorb it. That's why the timing matters. And that's why this simple spoon before bed becomes powerful. Most seniors tell me they notice their hair getting weaker, drier, and thinner long before they actually see bald spots. That's your body giving you signals. It's saying, I need nourishment, I need circulation, I need restoration. But too often, those signals are ignored. Maybe you notice more hair on the pillow, more shedding in the shower, or that your hair just isn't holding the strength it once did. These early signs are not a reason to panic, they're a reason to take action. And here's the good news: when you nourish your body internally, especially during nighttime repair, your scalp responds, your hair follicles begin to wake up, your strands become stronger, your scalp becomes healthier. And little by little, you start seeing changes, more fullness, less shedding, and better overall hair quality. That's why seniors who add just one spoon of the right nutrient before bed notice results faster than any quick fix or topical product alone. Your body wants to heal. Your hair wants to grow. You just need to give it the support it needs at the right time. Now, before I tell you exactly what that one spoon is, I want you to understand why hair loss becomes so common after 50. When men reach this stage of life, several systems in the body naturally start slowing down. This isn't your fault, and it isn't something to be embarrassed about. It's simply biology. Your metabolism shifts, your muscles don't recover as fast, your energy levels fluctuate, and your scalp becomes less active. One of the biggest reasons is circulation. As you age, the tiny blood vessels that feed your hair follicles don't carry the same level of nutrients as they used to. When those vessels slow down, your hair doesn't receive enough oxygen or nourishment to stay thick and strong. Then you add stress on top of that. Modern life keeps the mind busy late into the night. Screens, worries, and responsibilities don't shut off easily. Stress tightens the muscles around the scalp and neck, reducing blood flow even more. Many seniors also don't get the deep, restorative sleep their body truly needs, and that lack of deep sleep affects your hair more than people think. Your follicles rely heavily on nighttime recovery. If you're not sleeping well, your hair won't repair well either. Another factor is nutrition. As men age, the digestive system becomes less efficient. You may be eating okay, but your body isn't absorbing nutrients like it used to. That means your scalp gets even less of the building blocks it needs: vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, and antioxidants. Hair is made of keratin, and keratin production relies on strong nutrients. If those nutrients aren't there, or if they aren't being absorbed properly, your hair starts to thin, weaken, and fall out. But there's something important I want you to remember. Hair loss from aging is not the same as permanent hair loss. A lot of hair loss in seniors is functional, meaning the follicles are still alive, they're just sleeping. They're waiting for the right signal, the right support, the right environment to begin working again. And when you give your body the proper nutrients at the proper time, especially before bed, you set up the perfect conditions for those follicles to reawaken. And this is where the spoonful comes in. When you take this natural nutrient before going to sleep, it works with your body, not against it. It supports circulation, reduces inflammation, nourishes the follicles, and creates a calming effect that helps you rest without interruption. It allows your scalp to receive what it needs while you're sleeping so your hair can rebuild from the inside out. Most people spend so much time focusing on shampoos, oils, and conditioners, and while those can help, they only work from the outside. True hair restoration happens from within. It starts with improving your internal environment. It starts with feeding your body the correct things at the right times. And nighttime is the golden window. When you combine proper timing with the right nutrient, your body goes to work automatically. What I want you to understand is that this is not about overnight miracles. It's about giving your hair a chance to grow naturally again by supporting your biology. This approach fits your body's natural rhythm. You're not forcing anything, you're cooperating with it. And that cooperation makes all the difference. So let's talk about the natural nutrient itself and why just 1 spoon before bed makes such an impact. This spoonful is something simple, something you may even have in your kitchen already, but when used consistently and at the right time, it becomes incredibly powerful for hair health. I'm talking about pure, cold-pressed black seed oil. This oil has been used for centuries to support wellness, reduce inflammation, and strengthen the body from within. But seniors especially benefit from it because of what it does during nighttime recovery. Black seed oil contains compounds that help relax the body, ease tension, support healthy circulation, and nourish the cells, even the tiny cells that make up your hair follicles. When you take 1 spoon before bed, it supports smoother blood flow through the night. That means more oxygen and more nutrients reaching your scalp when your follicles are most ready to receive them. This simple boost in circulation alone can make a significant difference in hair thickness over time. Another reason this spoon works so well at night is because black seed oil helps calm the internal stress signals that often keep seniors awake. Even if you don't feel stressed on the surface, your body may still be dealing with hidden tension, inflammation, or restlessness. When your nervous system is overactive, your sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. And that light sleep limits your body's ability to repair hair follicles. By creating a sense of internal calm, this spoonful helps your body enter deeper stages of sleep, which is where true healing takes place. Black seed oil also supports the body's natural cleansing process. Throughout the day, your cells accumulate waste and oxidative stress. At night, your body works to clear that out. When you take this spoon before bed, you give your body extra antioxidants to help that cleansing process. And because your scalp is one of the areas most affected by oxidative stress, supporting that nighttime cleanup helps protect your follicles and slow down thinning. Most seniors notice that their hair becomes more brittle and dry over time. Black seed oil helps with that too because it supplies healthy fats that nourish hair from the inside out. Stronger, smoother strands grow from well-nourished follicles. When your scalp receives these healthy fats consistently, your strands become less prone to breakage and shedding. It's not just about growing hair, it's about growing stronger, healthier hair. Another thing people overlook is inflammation. As you age, low-grade inflammation becomes more common throughout the body. You may not feel it directly, but it affects your circulation, your energy, your joints, your sleep, and yes, your hair. Inflamed hair follicles shrink and weaken. Black seed oil naturally supports a calmer internal environment, which helps your follicles function more normally. With less stress and less inflammation around the scalp, the follicles can produce stronger, thicker strands. The beauty of this approach is that it works with your body's natural timing. Black seed oil during the day is good, but before bed is when it becomes truly effective. That's when the body is in repair mode. That's when you're not eating, moving, or stressing. That's when your bloodstream can deliver these nutrients directly to where they're needed without distraction. When seniors start taking this 1 spoon every night, the first changes they often notice aren't even in their hair. They feel calmer, they sleep deeper, they wake up with more energy. And then after a few weeks, they start seeing changes in their hair, less shedding in the shower, less hair on the pillow, and a healthier feel when they run their fingers through it. Over time, those sleeping follicles start waking up again. This is why so many people call it a natural miracle. Not because it works instantly, but because it supports the body the way the body was designed to function. You're not forcing hair growth, you're giving your system what it needs to naturally restore itself. Now, even though this 1 spoon before bed is powerful, I want you to understand how much more effective it becomes when combined with the right nightly habits. These small lifestyle adjustments don't take much effort, but they work together with the spoonful to help your hair grow stronger and healthier over time. Seniors often underestimate how sensitive the scalp becomes as the body ages. The scalp responds to stress, diet, temperature, and even your sleeping position. So when you build a nighttime routine that supports calmness and circulation, your follicles get the perfect environment to flourish. One of the first things I always tell seniors is to avoid eating heavy meals late at night. When your stomach is working overtime while you sleep, your body shifts a lot of its energy toward digestion instead of repair. And remember, your hair grows during repair mode. If your digestive system is too busy, your body won't have as much energy left to feed your scalp and tissues. Taking your spoon of black seed oil before bed works best when your stomach is already calm. A light dinner and no late night snacks help your body focus on healing. Hydration is another major factor. Many seniors don't realize they're mildly dehydrated most of the time. And when you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and doesn't flow as efficiently through the smaller vessels that feed the scalp. Drinking a glass of water about an hour before bed, not right before, because you don't want to interrupt sleep, helps your circulation stay smooth and stable. Better circulation equals more nourishment for your hair follicles throughout the night. Another helpful habit is gentle relaxation before sleep. When your mind stays active, your nervous system stays active. And when your nervous system is active, your repair hormones don't rise the way they should. Something as simple as deep breathing, slow stretching, or sitting quietly for a few minutes can help your body shift into rest mode. Your spoonful works much better in a calm body than in a stressed one. The more relaxed you are, the deeper your sleep becomes, and deeper sleep means better hair restoration. I also encourage seniors to pay attention to how they sleep. Your sleeping position might not seem connected to hair health, but it is. When you sleep on your side or stomach, you put pressure on the scalp. That pressure reduces blood flow to certain areas, especially the crown and temples, two of the most common thinning spots for older adults. If possible, practice sleeping on your back or alternate sides during the night. You don't have to be perfect, but reducing long-term pressure on the same scalp areas helps follicles stay active. Temperature matters too. A warm room might feel comfortable, but it can actually interfere with deeper sleep. When your body is slightly cooler at night, your repair hormones activate more efficiently. A cooler environment also helps reduce inflammation, which supports healthier follicles. Even lowering the room temperature just a little can help your spoonful work more effectively through the night. Another powerful habit is scalp stimulation before bed. You don't need anything fancy. Just a gentle 2-minute massage with your fingertips helps increase circulation to the scalp. It wakes up sleepy follicles and sends a signal that this area needs attention. You're not pressing hard, just lightly circulating the blood. When you combine this simple massage with your nightly spoon of black seed oil, you create the perfect conditions for your hair to start strengthening. Remember, all these habits work together. None of them need to be difficult, and you don't have to do everything perfectly. What matters is consistency and giving your body the support it needs in small, steady ways. Hair growth after 50 is absolutely possible, but the body must be guided gently. You're not fighting against aging, you're working with your body to help it function at its best again. This is the kind of approach that seniors benefit from the most. No harsh chemicals, no complicated routines, no unrealistic expectations. Just natural nourishment, calmness, circulation, and the right timing. When you respect your body's nighttime healing cycle, your hair responds. As we wrap this up, I want you to truly understand what's happening when you take that one spoon before bed. You're not just feeding your hair. You're feeding your body in a way that allows it to restore itself naturally. Every night becomes an opportunity for healing. Every night becomes a chance for your follicles to receive nourishment, for your scalp to calm down, and for your system to repair the areas that have been neglected all day long. This is why consistency is everything. Not once a week, not occasionally, every night. A lot of seniors tell me they've tried solutions before but gave up too early. Hair doesn't respond to pressure or impatience. It responds to care. It responds to routine. It responds to calmness and nourishment. When you support your body the same way every night, your biology begins to trust that rhythm. Your sleep improves, your inflammation goes down, your circulation becomes smoother, and your follicles slowly begin awakening. This kind of healing is quiet. It doesn't shout, it whispers. And if you stay consistent, you'll start noticing those whispers turning into visible results. You might begin to feel your scalp becoming healthier first. Maybe it feels less dry, less tight, and more alive. Maybe you notice fewer strands on your pillow. Maybe you start seeing a little more fullness at the roots. These small changes matter. They are signs that your hair follicles are responding. They're signs that the natural process is working. And once those signs appear, everything gets easier because your confidence grows along with your hair. Another thing I always remind seniors is that your mindset matters. When you approach your nightly routine with patience and belief in your body's ability to heal, your stress levels naturally reduce. And lower stress always leads to better hair health. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even if some nights you forget, even if some days are stressful, just get back into your routine the next night. Your body remembers consistency more than it remembers the occasional slip. You're supporting your circulation, calming your system, feeding your follicles, and giving your body a peaceful environment to do exactly what it was designed to do. And that's what makes this approach so powerful. You're not relying on harsh chemicals or quick fixes. You're relying on your body's own ability to regenerate with the help of natural nourishment. As the weeks go by, you may notice that your energy improves too. When you sleep better, everything improves: your mind, your muscles, your digestion, and yes, your scalp health. Many seniors don't realize how closely linked sleep and hair growth are. When the body finally gets deep, uninterrupted rest, it has the fuel to rebuild. Your hair is one of the beneficiaries of that. So every night, take that one spoon. Give your body the support it's been missing. Let your system repair itself the way it was designed to. And understand that every night you stay consistent, you're moving closer to thicker, healthier, fuller hair naturally. Your body is still capable of wonderful things no matter your age.